Hello, it's Angela Rosoff. I want to drop in, have a little coffee chat with you. This is a cup that was my daughter's when she was little. It was her little hot cocoa mug, and I am having a little cup up. And I wanted to just ask you a couple questions. So, in the fall last year, I did a program that was all about understanding my natal chart and all of the planetary influences, they the placement of the stars when I was born. And it really lit me up. I'm still actually working on understanding everything. um, and I have to tell you, it's a work in progress. I'm learning each day as I go. And one of the things that I learned inside of this program is that I've always known this. I'm very intuitive. And I read other people's energy, and I see energy in things and the foods that we eat. And I've never really shared this. And I think anyone who understands yoga or Ayurveda understand the nature of energy, because that's the way we measure vitality and just understand vitality in Ayurveda is through the doshic energies that are in the world. So there's that part to it, but then there's also a feeling part that I'm just now kind of cultivating because I've never fully understood this about myself. It always felt very esoteric. And as I go more into holistic health, modalities, it's inevitable that I will, begin to hone my energy and the energies of those around me. I think it's inevitable. And in my one-on-one bespoke offering that I share with my community, I'm going to put the link below for you to read more about it. It's been a very just beautiful opportunity to express this energy of another person's nature and being able to read it and help them analyze it and to help them hone it, because our energy is dynamic. And when I first started learning about Ayurveda, I was introduced to the doshas and introduced to it in the view of your imbalance. Like you're always kind of discovering what your imbalance is. Like you were born in a certain energy, and then your response to your body's response to the world around you can create an imbalance, or it is your imbalance. I've heard it in different ways. I've been taught differently. And what I have come to understand through working with a really wonderful Ayurvedic doctor from India, Dr. Nambi, I'm going to put his YouTube channel down below, is that we can move into a state of tridoshic qualities to be in tune in our own body despite the environment around us, so we can be balanced. And while we are dynamic, and say you go travel, hop on an airplane and you wind up, let's say we're going from San Francisco to India. San Francisco to India, what would be the changes? The climate would be a lot warmer, probably, right? The humidity around would be totally different. The exposure to the foods and where the foods are grown, a totally different ecosystem and biome. It would affect me because I'm in my 50s. I have a little more tender immunity than I did once when I was younger. I have a strong immunity, press wood, but it's different. It's a little more delicate. So I would need some time to acclimate, and it just depends on my state before I leave. And then I get there, as to how fast I can acclimate to a new environment and find balance. That's what I'm talking about here. So I feel like there is this potentiality in all of us to be able to acclimatize to a new environment, to express our immunity dynamically, to evolve our immunity. And the immunity in our body is what keeps us healthy. And that's probably not news to anyone, but sometimes we talk about it in a different way. You know, keep your immunity up, keep it up. It's not, you're meant to just be vital. Like you're meant to be your immunity. You are your immunity. Your body is expressing itself through the lens of your ability to be balanced in your body and in a homeostasis in your body, in your environment. So it's kind of that simple. And where intuition comes in and plays into this is that energy is dynamic. So to know what another person's energetic qualities, movements are, is not possible, but we can intuit and feel what the energy of another person is like. I mean, we can do that. You do it all the time, and perhaps it's something that you just haven't equated to being intuitive. So the bespoke one-on-one, being one-on-one with someone and being able to intuit what is happening in their body is very fun, exciting, and helpful for the other person because I've worked with hundreds of clients now. I have been a community leader. I've been able to read people's energy and understand it even before I was attuned to knowing what I was doing. So, so that is something I'm really honing and working on now. And I understand my natal chart. It's like it's my life's purpose is to honor that intuitive nature that I carry, and it is a special gift of mine. So I'm excited to do that. I'm also working on a project right now that I would love to invite you into, and I'll share more about that at the end of this video. But if you've ever thought about connecting deeply with your body, making the most of who you are right now, it's perfect for anyone in menopause, perimenopause, to really do some deep reflection. If you're at a state where you're kind of unraveling things and recreating yourself, this could be a very powerful thing to do. This is also the only time I work with men, for the most part, is with the bespoke one-on-one. And I had a membership, but that, I don't know, this wasn't working. I think the one-on-one is better for me than putting out all of this recorded content. People have so much of that already. I think that they're craving a live experience, right? So if it's something that you might be interested in or know someone who may benefit from it, we go into your health, your vitality, so your wellness, and as like establish, are you well, and how can we move you into a state of wellness? It's only through your lifestyle, diet, habits. So I am an expert at that. I have been doing that for 7 years now. And then we also introduce movement. I have yoga under my belt as the way that I help people. The other modality that we work on is your face yoga practice. So that's really a beautiful, practical way to do a lot of self-reflection, to begin to deepen your self-love for yourself. And that's amazing. This is a 4-month program. And some people continue on after 4 months, but it's a 4-month program. And if you would like that sort of deep consultative experience, we co-create your plan. Each time we meet, we make a bigger outline in the beginning, and then we hone it like we're honing your energy over time as we work together. And it's really beautiful. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. You can reach me here on YouTube or however you want to work together. I want to thank you for being here. Bye, bye, bye.